Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Cleveland Guardians and the Arizona Diamondbacks. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. And on the mound here today, Zach Gallen. What's the word on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Bunting for a hit. And he picks it up and he'll put it in his pocket. And now the 0-1. Fought off foul. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Well, he's just glad they got hit with an off-speed pitch there instead of a fastball. Man, that would have hurt a lot more if it had velocity.
Gallen checks on the runner. Claw dives back in, but they got him.
Well, you're really hoping to extend the pitcher this first inning and see some pitches, get that pitch count up. After the leadoff man gets on, he immediately picked off first base. Really just kind of lets the pitcher off the hook.
Here's Andres Jimenez. First pitch misses. One out, base is empty. Exit his zone for a strike, and the count is 1-1. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Sizing this one up. Puts it away for the out. Out number 2. Here's the Guardians lineup now. A tough challenge in this one. An excellent arm on the mound. Singy, they're going to have to capitalize on their opportunities.
Yeah, and they're not going to get a whole lot if he pitches the way that he's capable of pitching. So, be ready to swing from the first pitch. You get something straight, man, you better turn on it.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's Jose Ramirez.
For me, Boog, Ramirez has been the heart and soul of Cleveland baseball for a few years now. When his career is over, he's going to be considered one of the best players to ever play for this franchise.
Two outs. Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The pitch. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Next offering misses down and away.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
That one misses, and that's ball 3.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
In the air to left down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Here comes a 3-2. Line drive, base hit. So he gets a hit after a long battle with the pitcher. Here's Josh Naylor. one finds the zone. That's strike one. Gallen checks on the runner, and he's back in on a dive. Here comes the 0-1. That's down and in. A slider missed.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Here's a 1-1. And that's outside. Swing and a miss. And the count is even, 2-2. And that's a little bit high.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. One hit, one left. And now the Diamondbacks will get their first turn at bat. No score. And we're back. And on the mound today, Shane Bieber.
Well, the big thing is that the way he holds his curveball, it's more of a knuckle curve. And because of that, it's less predictable in terms of the break for the hitter. That makes it that much harder to hit this guy.
Here's the center fielder, Corbin Carroll. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. That one's in there. Strike one. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Lifted in the air down the left side, and that'll get down for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for the base hit. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. Wouldn't chase that time.
Counts 1-0.
And a pitch. And a big swing and a miss.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
On a strike. The pitch. Runner on the move. Got him. Definitely not a partay for Ketel Marte. And now it's Christian Walker. Bieber checks the runner, and he dives back in safely. Runner takes off. Strike in there. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, a nice lead and a nice steal there to get into scoring position with the heart of the order at the plate. That might just lead them to pitching around these hitters a little more because of the open base, but it's early in this ball game. Can't imagine it'll change the attack plan too much.
Man at second. That one fouled off. On the ground right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. The throw in, And he's in there as they jump ahead. A run scores.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Man at first with one gone. And now the DH, Jock Peterson. And there's a ball.
Outside.
And he deals. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Walker, the base runner at first with one out. And another
outside.
ball. Swings through that one for strike two.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Not even close there. And the count's full. And the right-hander deals. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back. And it's gone. He'll circle the bases. It's 3-0.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
One down. Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. That one's in there. 0-1. Still only one out here in the inning. Got him to chase one upstairs there.
The high fastball, particularly for young hitters, can be hard to lay off of because you see it so well at eye level, but it's really hard to catch up and get that top hand to work on time.
Ball 1.
And that skips in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Wouldn't
That's
chase
ball
that
2.
time.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
One down, base is empty. This one in the air, center field. Straw has a beat on it. Puts it away for the out. 2 away now. And let's take a look at the lineup. And with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
The pitch. A little out front there as he swings through it.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering misses. Now 1-2.
Well, that's
1
kind of
ball,
what you expect
2
in an
strikes.
0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Right-hander kicks, deals. In the dirt, 2-2. In the air, out towards left center. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. It's now 3-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. All set for the start of the inning. And now the right fielder, Ramon Laureano. And the pitch.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
On the ground to short, Perdomo. And quickly one away in the second. Bo Naylor at the plate now. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1. Rip towards third. 2 up, 2 down. Two outs, base is empty. Will Brennan digs in for the Guardians. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Next one misses. Going to count 1-2. In the air, right side of the infield. Sizes this one up. And that'll do it. So they make short work of them there. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Guardians nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now here is Alek Thomas. Bieber back to work. And a strike.
0-1's the count.
The pitch. Right through there for a strike. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff for the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
And a pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. Bounce to the right. Naylor. The flip to the pitcher covering. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Gurriel. Way high.
Ball 1, no strike.
One down, base is empty. And downstairs. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. The wide to kick the pitch.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
On the ground. Naylor steps on the bag. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. First pitch, and he just misses.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
2 outs. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Slings to first, and Arizona is set down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Arizona, but they lead at 3-0. New inning getting started. Here's Brian Rocchio. Rocchio playing up the middle at short in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he was born in Venezuela. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1. And that's outside. 2-0 to count. Here it comes. And another ball. And there's ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
And stepping in is the speedy Miles Straw. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. At the belt and fires. Fouled off. He was late. The 0-2. And ball 1.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
Connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Really nice job working both sides of the plate for that strikeout. Started him off inside, then away, back inside again, and that one set him up for that last pitch on the outside part of the plate that he just swung right through. Pretty smooth sequence right there.
So the batting order turns over. So in now for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan. Ball 1, no strikes. Rocchio, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. Throw to first, safe.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Man at first, Andres Jimenez, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1. Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Throw, safe.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game, and that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment. Our players are going to be running all game.
Righty delivers. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
Next pitch is outside. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Just missed. Jose Ramirez next to bat for Cleveland. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
So 2 on with 2 away. Here's Jose Ramirez. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Hard ground ball, base knock. Around third. Here's the throw to the plate, but it's offline, and it's now a 2-run game.
He was all over that one. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
So first and second with 2 outs. And now it's Josh Naylor. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. In there at the knees.
0-1.
First and second, 2 down. On the ground to the left. Suarez throw to first in time. They limit the damage here, but the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in the desert, bottom of the inning. Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Corbin Carroll. Bieber back to work.
It's been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
That one misses.
2 strikes.
1-2 the count. The wind of the pitch. Got it by him for the K.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
And first offering is fouled off. And the righty deals. Here's a high chopper, and he grabs it in foul ground. The pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And now it's even up. Wouldn't chase that time.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Kicks and deals. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. kicks and fires. Popped up on the move. Brings it in. And there's 2 away. Two outs, base is empty. Now up next for Arizona, Christian Walker. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. That's out to center field. Straw sizing this one up. Hauls it in to end the inning. On to the 4th. Stepping up for the Guardians, Ramon Laureano. And a pitch. Fastball for a strike.
You know, these Guardians do a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
And there's a foul ball. The pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. The wind and the pitch. Next offering is outside.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And here it comes. And that one is lifted in the air. Carroll makes the grab, 1 down. And now Bo Naylor grounded out his first time. And a foul ball. Here comes a pitch. That one misses, and that's ball 1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The pitch. And a good eye there. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Gurriel handles the chance. 2 away. Will Brennan digs in for the Guardians. Flied out his first time. That one missed. Up the middle, dives, but it kicks off his glove. That leaves him without a throw, and he reaches safely. So 2 down. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Brian Rocchio walked his first time. Right through there for a strike. Gallen checks on the runner, and he's back in safely. The 0-1. The shortstop takes the ball. That clips the corner. The Diamondbacks leading by 2, top half of inning number 4. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Two outs. They get the force. Out number 3. Guardians lead 1, and they still trail it here 3-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and Jack Peterson stands in. The wind of the pitch. And that's in the dirt.
Well, these Diamondbacks showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Left-hand batter waits. And another ball.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Left-hand hitter waits.
Count full.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
Moreno in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 strikes.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
No, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss as you did right there.
Bounce to third. Ramirez gathers and throws to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Diamondbacks down quickly, and the score stays 3-1. Back here at Chase Field, digging in, Miles Straw. And he deals. Late on that fastball.
You know, these Guardians need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
And the right-hander deals. That one not close. And the count is 2-2.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, he's normally going to fill up the strike zone and really limit base runners, but his command in this one just seems off out there. A lot more walks than he's used to giving up.
So the Guardians lineup turns over. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. Gallen checks on the runner, and he dives back in safely. One and second. And that's two.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Now it's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. And it skips in the dirt. Just missed.
2 balls, no strike.
Way upstairs, and that's ball 3. Jose Ramirez on deck for the Guardians. The D-backs up by 2, and we're at the top of the 5th. And that's ball 4.
Ball. Take the base.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Ramirez stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, dude.
Moreno makes the grab, and that's the inning. 1 left for the Guardians. Score holds. It's 3-1. And we're back. Alek Thomas now. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Look, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. Fastball for a strike.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
And a foul ball. Off the mark there, and the count 1-2. Bases empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. The pitch. Now a fly ball to right center. Straw getting an angle on it. 2 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
2 outs, base is empty. Geraldo Perdomo getting ready to hit. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1's the count.
Comes up empty.
0-2.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. And that is that. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks as the lead remains 3-1. Back here in the desert, start of the 6th, John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and leading off, Josh Naylor. Yeah, the right-hander back to work. Foul ball there. That one down the line,
Nope, foul
and
ball.
it goes just foul. And a pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2. And that's outside. Close one, doesn't get the call. And the count's even at 2.
Evidently not too impressed with that call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so he's making his case. You've got to be careful to pick your spots in terms of showing your frustration with the umpire, and he felt this was his time.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a pitch. Popped in the air, left side. That's a base hit. So he ends up with a hit after seeing a lot of pitches. That was a good at-bat. Here's Ramon Laureano. And that one fouled off.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Righty delivers. And fouled off. And the righty deals. That just misses. And the count 1-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Next one is off the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes. With the tying run at the plate, and we're the top half of the 6th. On the ground, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. Relay to first, double play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
Bo Naylor digs in for the Guardians. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. Oh, he throws it away. And he'll pull into second safely.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Man at second here with 2 away. Now it's the DH, Will Brennan. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. Man on second, 2 down. That misses. And now 2-0. Wouldn't chase that time.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
Ryan Rocchio next to bat for Cleveland. And there's a strike.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
That one finds the zone. That is strike 2.
That curveball's been a big pitch for him today. He's been able to get ahead in the count with it. He's also been able to use it to put guys away.
Naylor stands at second with 2 gone. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Gurriel handles the chance, and that's the 3rd out. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Guardians 1. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Corbin Carroll. Bieber back to work. Carroll in his 2nd season, 23 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. 2 balls, no strikes to count. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Straw has a beat on it. Makes the catch for the out. Here's Ketel Marte. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Right-hander kicks, deals. That's a laser base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Next to hit for Arizona, Christian Walker. 1 for 2. Right through there for a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Nick Sandlin up and loosening in the pen. Karinchak also getting ready. Fought off foul. And now 1 and 2. The pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. Bieber checks the runner. Back in there standing. Kicks and deals. On the ground, 2 ball. Rocchio slings to second on a nailer. They get 2. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. We're through 6 full. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Guardians 1. We go to the top of the 7th, and now the shortstop, Ryan Rocchio. The right-hander back to work. Swing and a ball lifted left field. That gets down for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Miles Straw digs in for the Guardians. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
That misses the zone. Ball one. The Diamondbacks with some movement in the pen. Kevin Ginkel, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Castro also throwing. Ground ball right side, could be two. Over to Perdomo. That's one. On to first in time. Double play.
I think 4-6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play. But right there, very well done.
Quan in the box here lets that one go for a ball. The Diamondbacks holding on to a 2-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Popped up on the left side of the infield. Suarez settles underneath it. He makes the grab, and that is that. The Guardians going with a new pitcher, Nick Sandlin.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And now Jack Peterson, he's already homered in this game. And a pitch. Fastball for a strike. Right-handed reliever. In the air, left field. And that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his second extra base hit in this one. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
So man aboard, and here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. Fouled off. He was late. Man at second. And there's a foul ball. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Peterson stands at second with no outs. Stays alive. At the belt and fires. Right side, and foul ball.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Eugenio Perez up to the plate now. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. The other way, makes the catch for the second out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Thomas stands in here, takes ball one low. That one a little bit high. 2-0. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And here it comes.
Hey.
Sets him down looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. One left for the Diamondbacks, but they still lead it 3-1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Kevin Ginkel.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Andres Jimenez digs in for the Guardians. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. On the corner for a strike.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. High bounce takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. And it sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
So up next, Jose Ramirez. And there's the strike. And that one fouled off. Tying run at the plate. Backs and misses. It's a strikeout.
Gosh, here it is. Hit it. 3-pitch strikeout. All fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
And here's the first baseman, Josh Naylor. 1 for 3. Swing and a pop-up. Marte should have it. Drops into the glove. That's out number 2. Laureano comes up to hit. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
First pitch just misses.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Check swing, no appeal. The Guardians down by a pair, and we're at the top of the 8th. That one missed. Now 3-0. Bo Naylor on deck for the Guardians. Pitch is in there, and the count is 3-1. Got the back going too soon. It's strike two.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Downstairs, and it misses, ball four.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way off.
First and second, 2 outs. Bo Naylor digs in for the Guardians. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. So the tying run at second. Activity in the Arizona bullpen. Paul Sewald up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. Mantiply warming up as well. Outside low, and it's 1-2.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, James Karinchak.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. And he deals. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
You know, these D-backs digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Here comes a pitch. Up and in, and it's 2-1. Swinging a foul straight back. The pitch.
3-2.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
That could be a tone setter for the inning. 4 straight pitches and the leadoff batter's on base. We'll see if the next guy waits until there's a called strike before he takes the bat off the shoulder.
Next up for the Diamondbacks, Geraldo Perdomo. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Wastes no time there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
This is Corbin Carroll. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Gurriel at second. Perdomo on at first with nobody out. And the pitch is outside. Ball 1. Karinchak He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. The 1-1. To short, could be 2. Oh, what a flip for 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Good two-seam action right there, running away from the batter, rolled over it, got the ground out. As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
An outstanding hitter.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Wouldn't chase that time.
Count 1-0.
That one off the mark, and the count is 2-0.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Two on, 1 out. That one misses. Ball 3.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
That one finds the zone, and the count is 3-1. Towards right center. That's well struck. This looks like extra bases. 1 run across. Carroll headed for the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in, and they lead by 4.
Everything came together for him. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
New arm out of the bullpen, Eli Morgan. Now up next for Arizona, Christian Walker. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Man at second. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And now 2 gone.
Just a great slider right there. And I think the key for pitchers and what hitters don't want to see is if a pitcher misses with that pitch, that he misses off the edge of the strike zone rather than in the middle of the strike zone. And right there, excellent execution, and it finished up in a perfect spot.
And it's fouled away. 2 runs across in the inning. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball 1. And another ball. Two outs. And that one is inside. And it's ball 4. He missed down low. Gabriel Moreno digs in now. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Misses again, 5 in a row.
Well, he's already in some trouble and fallen behind in the count. Makes it even worse. Then you've got to throw the ball over more of the plate, and that's where they can really do damage against a guy like this.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Two on, 2 outs. That smash towards center. Brings it in for the 3rd out. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. Last chance coming up for the Guardians. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Joe Mantiply.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
So now here's the DH, Will Brennan. And the pitch. Fastball for a strike. Action in the pen down there. Ryan Thompson up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. Kicks and fires. Swings and misses. 0-2 now.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Hit on the ground to the right side. He steps on the bag, and the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ryan Rocchio. Ball 1 there. Mantiply, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a 4-seamer. 1 down, base is empty. The shortstop takes the ball. The pitch.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If you can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Yeah, there's ball 4.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter, but he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Straw, the next to hit, takes outside. Man at first, 1 away. Just missed. That one misses. 3-0. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. And a strike in there.
Full count.
Three and 2 now. Lifted in the air, right field. Thomas calls it in, and there's 2 away. So they're down to their final out. Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
This could end it.
Ball one.
In the dirt, but kept close. Tag, safe at second. And good hustle to move up. That's a wild pitch. Two outs. Got it. Ball game.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.